So here we go. I've been definitely wanting to do this for a long time now, and finally now that I got everything set up in my new apartment, here we go. It is my gaming setup for what I use for streaming, watching movies on Netflix, anything of the sort, but mostly gaming and streaming. So let's dive into the essentials first. First thing I got here, obviously, we got the Xbox 360. It is the, I don't know, the best one they got. I got about 2 years ago. Still runs great. I make sure to install a game every time I buy it so it runs off the hard drive and not off the disc. 250 gigs, like I said. Let's see. Controller that I use for Halo and all first-person shooters is the custom one. Sorry, the one that I created. Thumbsticks are starting to get worn down a little, but it's red and black. I took out the vibration little knobs in there, so it's really weightless, no vibration. I did sand down the corners of these right around here, so I'm not getting any slow turn. So this is really smooth, really fast. And that's pretty much for the controller. That, like I said, that's what I use for all the first-person shooters. For FIFA, I do have my own controller. Let's see if I can find it real here. Yeah, here it is. So for FIFA, I do use this one. I also created this controller. It's all red. There's really a lot of good grip on this. I don't know why I use two different ones, but that's pretty much my FIFA controller, and it's just kind of a personal taste that I got. So that's what I got for that. Next, jumping into the monitor. So as you can see, this baby I bought probably about 1.5 years ago. I think it was like May 2012. And for the longest time I'd been playing on my 32-inch flat screen over there, but I could never play in HD when I played Halo because the response time was just so slow. So I couldn't get necessarily the high definition graphics and also play without my controller being terrible for screen lag. So I read a bunch of the reviews, kind of saw what the pros were doing, what they were doing for MLG tournaments, and I went with the ASUS. Literally, and it's probably the best buy I've had. I've had no problems with it. It's sleek. I think this ran me about $130 off Newegg.com, and I got free shipping. It is a 27-inch, I believe. But I absolutely love it. Like I said, my Xbox plugs right into it off HDMI, and it is so smooth, so fast, you cannot beat it. Over here, this is the monitor I just got, probably about a month ago. And it is also ASUS, and this one I got on clearance. I actually got the very last one on Newegg.com. They dropped it down to about $109 with free shipping, and I got this, let's see, basically I got it to run with my new computer, and the response time is really quick on this, but the widescreen makes all the difference. It goes up to 1080p, so it really pops out at you really bright. And what I do is I have two monitors, so this is what I run as my main screen. And as you can see right now, the program I got pulled up is called XSplit, and it just shows the screen, the exact screen what is on the Xbox right now. So you can see this, and this is what I stream on. So it's about 2 seconds behind when I'm streaming from real time, and that's the program. And then when I am streaming, I pull it over to my second screen. So this is my Dell, I think it's a 19-inch. And it basically is what I use to watch any internet browser. So that's actually my twitch.tv/Otto2theMatic. So this is the actual website when I'm streaming on that I watch. So when anyone's typing in the chat, I look over there real quick and I can respond back to them. So once again, just to review, this is the program that I'm running on the main screen so I can watch it if anything goes wrong. Then I come back over here to my secondary screen and I can watch the stream in live time. Let's jump into the headsets. So for the longest time, I probably bought 5 to 6 different headsets, and I couldn't just find the one I liked. I had a really nice Skull Candy one about 2 years ago that I got with my discount at Sports Authority. Love that, but problem with Skull Candy, everything breaks in about 4 months. So finally, I put out the money, and I moved up to the Steel series, and these are the Siberia version 2s. I actually got them hanging, let's see, hanging up top here. I am looking to sell these. They work for PC, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, whatever you can use, but they are great. And they are as comfy as they come. They have a telescopic microphone on them. You cannot beat them. And I loved them. I used them for about 5 or 6 months. They were great, as comfy as they come. I could have them on for 3 to 4 hours. They wouldn't even hurt my ears. And the only reason I switched is because the very top of the line headphones, as you can see, these are the Astro A40s, and they are the best headset on the market. About $300 retail, and I told myself I would never spend that much. So what actually happened was I was on eBay, and I am subscribed to their eBay store, and what I did was I finally saw them. They went on sale for about 2 days for 50% off. So I got these for $150, free shipping, and I literally sat on the computer for a half hour thinking, do I really need a headset when I got the Siberias 2? And finally I pulled the trigger, and I gotta tell you, I couldn't be more happier. They are the most comfortable things I've ever wore. The padding, as you can see, is really thick on there. The sounds, like when I'm playing a first-person shooter, I can hear people coming around the corner from miles away. I mean, they are great. I love them. They are my best purchase, I honestly think, when it comes to video games. Yeah, those are as comfy as they come. The other good thing about them is they came with their own Mixamp. So as you can see here, this is the Mixamp, and it is the only Xbox feature I've ever had that used the optical cord, which is right here that I'm kind of touching, and that plugs into the back of the Xbox, and the quality is just insane. Had a few friends try them on, and they literally say those are the best headset that I've ever wore. So yeah, the Astros A40s, if you're thinking and you're on the fence whether you buy them or not, go for it. They are awesome. I heard a rumor that they won't work with the Xbox One, the new platform coming out, but you know the Astro or all these headsets are going to find a way around it, probably an adapter piece. So yeah, the Astro A40s, I love them. Oh, and the cool thing is you can buy, so these, the part of the headsets, these actually pop off, they're magnetic. So these are little plates, and you can get different ones, different designs. And I actually bought my first ones about a month ago. And let me show you the graphic. Right here, so it's a guy, as you can see, it's a girl and a boy, and they're playing video games, and the TV is actually their mine. So I really love those. Got a good deal on them, and like I said, everything is magnetic, pops right off, and then just flips right back on there. So I thought that was pretty neat. Let me get that back. Can you see that right there? So that is my webcam, so when I am streaming you can actually get a visual picture of me. It's a Microsoft Lifecam, I think is what it's called, high definition, and regular $100, and I got that off eBay for $25 free shipping. As you can probably tell, I buy a ton of stuff off eBay. You get the best deals, everything's free shipping, and a lot of times I buy what's called seller refurbished. So the product was usually returned because something with it was broken. Well, the company originally fixes it brand new, and you usually get it 50 to 60% off. So I always buy seller refurbished. Most people want their stuff brand new, but you know, I don't really care. I'd rather get a good deal, and as long as it works. What else am I? Oh, here's the newest purchase for the streaming setup, microphone. Because for some reason I couldn't get the Astros and the headset to work. That way when I talked into my stream you could hear me, so everything was always so quiet. I went out, got on eBay again, purchased this bad boy. It's originally $50. I got it for $15, free shipping, brand new, and it works great. You know, I probably keep it, you know, I don't know, 2 feet away from me when I'm streaming, but it picks up great. Volume and the stream quality has been 10 times better. So let's jump over to the hardware. Shit, I just spilt my Red Bull. Son of a bitch. Clean that up in a second. So this is my HP. Found this off Newegg. It was regularly $800. Someone actually built it, and this was seller refurbished also, and I got it for $300. The specs on this are just absolutely crazy, as you can see. It came with 8 GB RAM. I since have installed another 8 GB RAM, so now I'm running at 16 GB of RAM, which it just flies, speedy as can be. I have 1 TB of hard drive memory on there. The graphics card is decent, but ever since I got that extra 8 gigs of RAM in, this thing is just as fast as it comes. It has probably 8 USB ports, I think. Has an HDMI hookup, and I love it. I've never had a computer this nice or run this great, especially for such a great price. It just flies. Especially when you got programs like XSplit that take up so much memory and are so hard on the computer, but it is great. And probably the last thing I'll show you that makes all the streaming possible, let me see if I can get it good. Ah, damn it, it's kind of dark. Anyway, that is the capture card, and that's basically what hooks up my Xbox to my computer. I've been wanting to stream for a long time, and finally one day, it was a Sunday I think, I just got paid. I said, screw it, I'm going to start streaming. So I drove from my place up north about 2 hours to a Best Buy. It was the closest one, and I bought it for, I think I paid $180, $190, somewhere around there, and I got the 2-year replacement plan, so that was another $25. So all in all, it was about 225 bucks, but it is an Elgato Game Capture HD. There's a lot of other capture cards you can get, but you got to install them into the computer as a hard drive, and I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to buy the simple piece. So that's my capture card right there. Let's see what I got. I also got my older desktop here. There was nothing wrong with it. I just needed something that could run a little faster in order for me to stream. So that is my old Dell. If anyone is looking for a computer, I will gladly sell this. Has 4 gigs of RAM, tons of space left. Runs great. I've probably had it 4 years now, I think, but kept it in tip-top condition, and I've never had a virus on it, so it runs great. But yeah, this is pretty much my setup. Let me get you a better idea. And so I got the 3 monitors. Yeah, it's great. My comfy chair there. And probably the last thing I need to talk about is my new internet. So there you see my modem. And I moved into my new apartment this weekend, and I was so worried about the internet just because I've had so many problems with CableOne, which is our internet provider here at where I live. And they are the worst, just because as I was doing my speed test at my old place, I was only getting about 4 megabytes download and like 0.4 upload. So I was really nervous about getting CableOne internet at my place, thinking, you know, I'm not even going to be able to stream at all. So what I did was I got the Ultra package, I think what it is called. It is the second best plan you can get, and I'm paying $75 a month. And I'm supposed to be getting 60 megabytes download and 2 megabytes upload. Obviously I knew I wasn't going to get the 60 because that's just damn near impossible, but I got it all hooked up, and finally I ran the speed test, and I average about 22 megabytes per second download and about 2.5 megabytes upload. It's great. This internet speed is just blazing. It's about 6 times faster than what I had at my old place, and I can't tell you how much of a difference it really makes. I can stream and I can play without any lag whatsoever. Watching, you know, football online from sites across over in Europe, it's as fast as it can imagine. It just flies. So that was my setup. Took about 4 or 5 years to build this all, but yeah, this is a gaming setup. If you have any questions, just hit me up on Twitter at Otto2theMatic, and I can answer all that. But yeah, that's my gaming setup, and thank you for watching. Take care.